Try that. There you go. Record. Yeah, that's it. And then screen share. So I always start off with looking at the news to see what's happening there. And yeah, we've got 8 a.m. There was orange folder news, which I don't really think did anything if we look at the charts here. We did get that huge crash, which I was waiting for. Um, in the NAS, basically everything, like everything came down with that red folder news. Remember when price was up here a couple days ago? I was talking about, oh, let's wait, let's see. There's going to be a crash. It's probably going to happen with this red folder news. I think 2 days ago I was talking about that. Yeah, anyways, we got that crash. So we got, I think the day before we've got a crash, and then I think this is the red. Yeah, this is the red folder news here. So pretty awesome. And then across all assets, basically that happened, right? So it came down, and it's like it basically like taking like a breath of air is how I like to explain it, like a reset type thing. Okay. So let's get set up. Let's do this. And yep, 15 minutes. And grab our box tool, 7 p.m. There's 7 p.m. Okay. All the way to 1 a.m., which would be that's the high there. So, pretty close. And we're above the range there. So likely it's going for somewhere up here. Um, and then probably it'll come back down. Okay, so that's that guy. Let's just put some lines on here, get this thing set up properly. Okay. Oh, and our Q&A, guys, I'm not 100% sure. I gotta check with my wife. Um, my son, I have to take him he has to go to, like, sick kids hospital, like, every, like, couple months. He had a seizure, and he's on, like, a bunch of pills and stuff. So, I'm not sure if it's this Sunday. I totally forgot about it. I'm not sure if it's this Sunday that he goes, but anyways, I had marked off that Q&A session on Sunday. Over here, you can see, right there. So I'll have to check, but it's at 8 p.m. So I think we'll be back by then, but I just don't want to leave it like, because it's pretty much like an all day thing when he goes there. So I'll have to check and then figure that out. Okay. So it is 9:31 right now. So let's go to the 1 minute chart on both these guys. And we will do this. Okay. Get this sorted out. Hopefully, it gives us nice, quick trades today. I'm gonna up my lot size, guys, just because the market's been so, like, pathetic lately during our sessions. Like, I've, dropped my lot size a lot. Like, you're hearing me over the past week say, "Oh, I'm dropping my lot size. I don't like this, blah, 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 blah," type thing. Uh, and still, like, we're having that pretty much one loss, like, one losing trade. So, yeah, I was looking through my journal. I was just like, "You know what? I should just up my lot size, not listen to basically, like, not listen to my gut feeling so much about, like, oh, I gotta drop my lot size, gotta stay safe." Because, like, when I look at my journal, it's showing me, like, yeah, you're trading fine. Um, so maybe it's just a psychological thing. Because, yeah, guys, this week I've made like $400, which is not that great. Like, normally on a 50K account, I'll make like 1,200 or 1,400 or something like that. So it's been, and the trading hasn't been that, like, it's been okay. It's definitely the market's not giving us as much trades, and they're really small moves because all this week we've had 4 trades per day. Like, there hasn't even been a fifth or sixth trade all week this week, the last 3 days, right? Um, but yeah, we've only had one losing trade still per day, and then on Tuesday we didn't have any losing trades. So yeah, I think that I'm gonna put my lot size back to where I normally have it, which is like 5 lots in the Nasdaq on my 50K account, and then 10 on US30, and then Yeah, because if I had have done that, I would have made $800 this week. It's pretty much doubled the lot size, right? But yeah, I just kept on dropping the lot size and yeah, but anyways, that happens sometimes is you just, you know, your gut feeling sometimes just tells you like, "Hey, look at this. Maybe you might wanna be careful, blah, 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 type thing." Okay, so here I'm looking for it'd be nice if we got a short. I do understand though, as I said right at the start of the recording, was that price will probably wanna go up today. It just looks like on the 15 here, you can see we came down a lot. Um, it is creating kinda higher highs there. But yeah, it's gonna Nasdaq's gonna wanna go up here likely, but it could come down here during our session, right? So, gotta kinda keep that in mind when we're trading. And one thing that I'm seeing that's, like, amazing is that, because some of you guys share your results with me, some people are making more money than me with the trading, which is awesome. Like, that's what I want. I know it sounds kinda weird to say, but that's like that's the kinda stuff I'd love to hear, right? There's one guy that made 1,200 bucks so far this week. He trades London session, and he's new too, and he's strictly just following what I'm teaching in the course, and he's not even a VIP member. He's like, "Oh my god, Drew, this is, like, gonna change my life and stuff," and I'm like, "Oh my god, okay, that's awesome." And then I talked to him about, like, VIP and stuff, and he's like, "I just can't because it's just the time for me, it's just it doesn't work out." I was like, "Okay, that's all good." But yeah, it's just, that's the kinda stuff that I like, right? It's good to hear. Okay, so this guy here is coming down and waiting for our body open below here. We know that this could be a liquidity sweep. This is not an A plus setup if we get a short because it's above the VWAP, but it is the model. And this here is really freaking strong. So it could actually turn around and then we get a long position there. So I'm going to log into my broker account and get ready. I've been using the Trade Ninja lately, guys. You can just log sign up with Trade and then you can through TradingView just log right into Trade Ninja. And I notice it doesn't take me to Trade it just logs right in. So yeah, I thought I'd share that with you guys. And then I'm going 10 lots in US30, and I'm gonna do 5 in the NASDAQ. Um, which is like kind of the maximum that I'd ever do on a 50K account. That's a lot, I feel. Once again, like I always say, if you're new, okay, this is nothing here. We got to wait longer. If you're new, trade on one lot until you're comfortable clicking buy and sell, especially if you're trading on a firm account and you're not trading in a paper. If you're trading in a paper account, guys, it doesn't really matter. Like you put in 100 lots, it doesn't really matter. But yeah, if you're new and you're trading on a firm account, just do one lot, guys, and until you're really comfortable clicking buy and sell. Okay, so here's our trade. I don't like it, um, but I am gonna. This is the model. It's gonna want to come down here, but I don't like the VWAPs right there. But still, I'm gonna take this trade when it gives me the model there, and it's good that it hit the VWAP right now. Uh, but I don't like this that the VWAP's right there and it's giving us a short. So we still have 40 seconds on it, but I am going to take it because it is the model. And when you have a model, you have to take the trade. Like your model's presenting itself. You can't just be like, "Oh, I'm not going to take the trade because you know the only thing is the VWAP there, right?" That's it. It just makes it not an A plus setup. We know that there's all through here. Like sure, it could come down to here and then go back up, could come down to here, which would be awesome, and then go back up, or this could be it, and it could go back up here. But if it gives us the model, it gives us the model, and we got to get in. Okay, so there's the entry candle. So I'm gonna go and I'm gonna wait a little bit here, and I'm gonna get in. So I'm in there now, guys, on that little kind of tick back up, and I'm gonna put my trend line down here, and just remember, this is not like an amazing setup or anything, but it is giving us our model. I probably, because I am in here with 10 lots, which is huge, I'm going to take 50% at this VWAP. And then if it does break below, then I'm going to, play the model out there. And yeah, hopefully we get a good trade out of this, because this is not a great setup for us here. It's trying, at least it's not popping back up there. And if we get a body open above here, then definitely I'm out. Okay. Okay, this is okay. We will see. It's like right around my entry. Okay. We'll just wait and see. It should come down, I think. Looks like it wants to. And oh no, oh no, oh no. It's really trying, eh? Like it's fighting not to go up. We want it to pop down. So I'm going to put a sell order right here, just in case it does pop down. So basically, like I've put like buy back the 10 that I've sold right there. Or sorry, 5, because I'm selling 50% there, guys. Sorry. Okay, so now we're back in profit. And let's just check this. Okay, so it's up 70 bucks. Okay, I'm gonna actually take this. So okay, so I've got 5 lots that's just sold right now. Okay, so I'm in with just 5 right now, and the remainder I want to like get some nice profit out of this trade. So now we're up. That trades. Okay, I'm getting out now, guys, because I've made my $250. Okay, so I'm out there now. So that worked out. Uh, it's up to you. Like I got out 100%, guys, just because I made my income goal for the day type thing. I think. Oh no, I didn't. I made $200. Okay, so I got a little bit more to go there. But yeah, that's good. Okay, so our trend line is definitely wrong. It should be like this. This candle here threw it off, right? This was just like, as I was saying kind of at the start, it's like it breathing, like taking a breath of air, and then it's going down again, like holding its breath kind of thing. If you want to think of it that way, right? Okay, and it wants to come down here, or it wants to go to here, right? It wants to go to all these, and even looking for fair value gaps. Okay. So for instance, you probably won't find any through here because they've been filled. But down here, there's some, and that's the bottom of the Tokyo there, okay? Okay, so it's still, fighting, and it could come all the way down here. So if you're in the trade still, it's fine. You can stay there, right? Guys, there's a lot of people that'll let it go, let it go, let it go, and they'll have like, oh, I want to sell down here, and they'll have a mental stop loss of their entry point. So even if it goes all the way down here but doesn't hit their target and then comes up to their entry point, then they'll take the $10 or $20 of profit or whatever, and they'll hold on. Personally, I don't trade like that. I like to be in and out quick. Like it's going sideways here. So like I would be out, no questions. You can see it's going sideways at the VWAP, right? Okay. So I sold 50% here, and then I sold pretty much on that lowest candle. I sold the remainder of it. Okay. So it's up to you. Like I definitely get out of this thing. Okay. It's probably going to go like this, and then maybe come down, or it could even go a bit sideways, go up to here, take out this high, and then come down. Like during our session, it'll probably come down there. But there's no point sitting in a trade and just letting it go against you within your mind thinking, "Oh, but it's gonna go down here," because that's where institutions would wanna take the price, right? Just take your profit. Okay, this guy here, we have 2 more minutes there, and oh, also, I was thinking about doing this, is the VIP members. seeing that you're trading with me and you're like really learning like the models and hopefully you guys go through the course and all that kind of stuff. If you ever want to put trade setups in the community, so over here, okay, like trade analysis. So basically you make a post, blah, 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 blah. This is the trade I'm looking at. And then you select trade market analysis. And then you can share your trade setup with the other members. Okay. I kind of like, I wish I could just select like only VIP people can post in market analysis, but you can't do that. There's no setting for that. But yeah, if you guys want to do that, because like you're messaging me, pretty much every day or two, I get a couple people messaging me that are VIPs and you guys are having like really nice profitable trades, right? So if you want to share your trade setups with other people, that would be awesome because I really want to make this like a community environment where everyone's like, we're all learning to trade and, the people that are really starting to get profitable and stuff like that, like you guys start to stick out in the community. There would be awesome. Okay, so this guy's doing good. I'm pretty sure everyone's 100% out of that thing, but yeah, it's gonna want to come down here likely. And we've got one more minute for this. This guy is the same thing. It's going to want to come down. Do I want to just take an early entry here? I don't know. How much more? Oh, we got 6 seconds. Okay. So it's probably like that. And just remember though, 945 is normally the Nasdaq's like it's found its range and it normally goes like this and then makes its like break or comes back down and then breaks. So there's a high possibility that it'll go back up there. But yeah, if we get a body open below here, then we would take that trade. Okay, so I feel better now because I'm up like $600 now, which is that's okay because we got another day of trading. I'm gonna do one more trade and then drop in my lot size because the next winning trade, I'll hit my profit goal, guys, is 250 a day, which I haven't been doing this week. Like I've just had like, I've been trading on a small lot size, just little piddly trades, kind of, kind of wish I could trade London session. London session is doing, I think it's doing good. It's trending. Like for instance, it'll range in Tokyo and then you'll get like a trend in London. Like it'll just go up for hours on end or it'll go down for hours on end, which is good. Okay. So this guy here, coming down, coming down, coming down. Yeah. So it's doing this. It's probably going to go back up to here. So we could take a trade here. If you get a body open, here, we'll just use this. We'll make it green. If you get a body open above there, you could take a high risk buy because there's fair value gaps through here. Okay, so it's going to want to do this. It's going to want to go like that. Okay, so maybe this is our next trade. Okay, because it's looking like it's it's kind of trying. We get our trend line. There's our trend line. Hi Lulu, what's up? You come to chill out with me? She's under my desk, my dog. A little bit early for this trend line because we haven't got our entry candle. I don't know what I'm doing. Getting too excited here. It's still ranging, right? Anyways, that's your model there for this trade. I'll just change this because it's a fair value gap, just so we don't confuse people. And yeah, this guy here still going down there. I'm sure no one's in that. Like we pretty much got out. I think it was this candle here, right? Right around there. And yeah, this any way this goes, like this is a great trade. This is one of those let's take a quick profit, like maybe even within the 1 minute candle if we get this entry, right? But yeah, Nasdaq's really messing with people here, just going sideways. This guy's probably going to break his trend line soon. and maybe it'll do something like this and then go back down. So if it does that, if it goes back up here and then gets resisted, like resistance from this area here, we could also short from here again, right? This is that strong point. And also the VWAP, like this might be a point where it goes sideways and then comes down. So there's like, it might, US 30 guys might do this right here because the VWAP's very strong. Anyways, that's good. We got that trade real quick, eh? That first trade. Also, I want to talk about this too is that our trades, guys, we're scalp trading. Scalp trading is extreme. It's the fastest trades you're gonna get, like style of trading. Okay, this might give us our entry here. So even if you're buying and selling within 1 minute candle, that's totally fine because what we're doing is we're trading on a large lot size compared to like a day trader, intraday trader, or of course a swing trader, right? Okay, we're trading on a big lot size. So, yeah, you have to think about it in that way is that, because when you get feelings like this, is like, oh, but we sold here, but the price came down to here. You can't really think like that, right? Because you don't know exactly where price is going to go to. Okay, so this is this is giving us like that candle just opened there, and it still didn't give us our entry model. But yeah, it's going to here. This guy's coming back up to where we want it to go, is up here. Okay. You could get in here if you want. There, let's see what happens with our next candle. We got 35 seconds because it's going to want to go to here. Okay, it's too bad it's not coming down here for our 1 minute body open because it's almost there, right? Like it's kind of not sure if you want to jump in a trade like that. It's already went up a bit. But yeah, you have to wait for your entry model because it could just go up there to where this candle is here and then come right back down. But yeah, I'm gonna get in there, do a little buy in the Nasdaq. We'll see how that goes. It's in a bit of profit, and I'm just gonna take my 50 bucks of profit, guys. There, I just took 50 bucks of profit on this guy. Okay, because I got in around here. Okay, so you can, if you want, just stay in that trade. Okay, add your trend line. The odds are it's going up to here. Just do your trade. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna drop all my lot sizes to 1 now just because I've hit my profit goal, and, yeah, if this week's an $800 week for me, guys, that's fine. I'll just take it. It's okay. It's 800 US to Canadian. It's not that bad, but still, it's like I don't know. I don't know if it's, because 'cause I'm sitting here for 5 hours to make 800 US. I guess that's worth it. Why do I even think like that? That's so stupid. Of course it's worth it. I have 0 education. If I was to go to what kind of job would I get? I don't know. Like, I have no clue. If I was to, like, work in the normal world, I don't know what the heck I would even do. I was a DJ, like a wedding DJ before I, did trading and the marketing and all that kinda stuff. So, that's probably what I would do is just, do that. Like, I had my own wedding DJ company. I did corporate gigs as well and actually gave it to my dad. My dad still runs it, and he does really good with it. He makes, like, 300K a year from it. So, he built it up, though. When I had it, wasn't like that. Like, I think I made like 60K a year when I had it. Okay, so this guy here is saying just take profits at any time. I think we got in like around there was the entry for it. Um, this guy here has went to our target. Now we're watching. We just need to see it's going sideways. And oh shit, I haven't been marking my trades. Okay, get the heck out of the NASDAQ trade, guys. It hit the target. Okay, sell the NASDAQ trade. Okay, two profitable trades so far. So let's delete this trend line here. Okay. And it's hit that. So we can get rid of that. We'll try and clean things up, get rid of this, clean that up. I would not short here, even though it likely will come down. But this is kind of no man's land, right? Like you're in the middle of that range. So like in the middle of a range, guys, it could like a institution player could come in and wick it up to here, grab all the stop losses here, and then they throw price down, right? So you never want to just randomly buy in the middle of a range that you find, especially in an opening range. Like these are opening ranges. Okay, so this US30, do I want to do a trade here? I'd rather do this trade, but the odds of it coming down here is very high compared to it going up there. So I think I'm going to call this as our next trade here. I've dropped my lot sizes to 1. So you can do the same if you like. If you've taken your 3 wait a minute. No, sorry, I hit my profit goal. I didn't take 3 trades yet. This is our 3rd trade. Okay, so I'm going to wait till we're below the VWAP there. Um, but it's 1 lot, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, I think that's a safer entry is we get a body open below the VWAP, and then we'd have to watch this. So maybe you take 50% here, and then you're 100% down there. Let's get our trend line. Hopefully it doesn't range anymore and it just goes down. But that's kind of what I'd be looking for there. And I got to remember to check the chat. I forgot to check the chat yesterday. I already got out. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, yesterday we had I think 27 people on the live yesterday, like the most at the point of time there, and I forgot to check the chat. Maybe there was chat from yesterday, but I forgot to check it. Okay, let's take this trend line off because it sucks. Or we could leave it there. That looks pretty good. Where I just kind of moved it to. But yeah, I'm looking for a body to open below this VWAP, and then I'm going to get in there just because I feel that's safe. I do feel overall we're going to come down here with US30, and we've got 11 seconds. This could be the candle that opens below. We will see. I'm on 1 lot now, guys, because I hit my profit goal and I didn't change my lot size. There we go, 1 lot. Okay, so still didn't open below the VWAP, but it is looking nice there. Okay, so we will take it pretty soon. Pretty soon, you can see there's a bunch through here. Like, look at all this, right? This is why I'm waiting for it to open below because this could be actually the low and then it goes back up in ranges. But I'd like to see it come down more. It's going to have problems here where it just came down to as well. So, because that's probably, let's see if there's a fair value gap there. Yeah, there's one right here, but it's below that fair value gap. There's one right there. So I think this is our this is our entry candle. No, not yet. 2 seconds. Okay. Anyways, I'm in there, guys. We'll see what happens. It's really trying. The Nasdaq stuck on the VWAP. We will see. Okay, and it's in profit, so, like, if you're like, "Oh, I like that, that's fine for me," then you can get out, right? Like, I'm just doing this for fun, so I got out of this trade, right? Overall, I think it should come down to here, or at least down to here to take out the liquidity from this guy. Let's check to see where that fair value gap was. Yeah, so it's hit this fair value gap. So pretty much where I sold was at that fair value gap. But I think overall, guys, I think we're going to come down. But just, if you're uncomfortable with things, even if you're in with one lot, just hit sell. If you're new, the best thing you can do is get out of the trade and profit. Like, that's the honest truth to it. It's simple. just just make some money. Okay, so we're almost down here. So if you're in this um trade, I would get out 50% here at these lows. And then just with the overall thinking that it's going to come down to here, and then you can sell 100%. We'll go back and look. The Nasdaq stuck on the VWAP. We'll look here for fair value gaps, and we'll just see. There's some down there, right at the bottom of the. Yeah, these are like little wee ones. This one here is pretty good. That one there's, that's a pretty big one for 1 minute. Okay, so this could be our next. It hits here and then goes back up, possibly. Or maybe this is the bottom. Who knows, right? These wicks there. Okay, this guy's fun. It found some support. Okay, so that's 3 trades there. So I'm going to mark down 3 trades. So we've had 3 profits. And with my journaling, the average loss I have is on the 4th trade. So, uh, 4th or 5th trade. But this whole week, we haven't got a 5th trade. So, yeah, if you've hit your profit goal, guys, or you've done your 3 trades, okay, so there you go. Took out the equal low right here. Drop your lot size, okay? Drop your lot size. Okay, so you should have sold 50% here if you're kind of going with my, what I'm saying there, or gotten out. Like I got out, I think, like back here somewhere. Okay, so this here probably going to open on the other side of this trend line. So it's telling you just to get the hell out of the trade now, likely. Or it could do what it did back here. Remember, it had like a fresh breath of air and then it came down more. But overall, guys, we're looking for like this area or even this area for US30. It's going to want to go to. So NASDAQ is just ranging today like it's been doing all freaking week. So 10 o'clock. We got 30 more minutes. Do we look at gold? I think we're going to look at gold instead of the NASDAQ because that might just be better. Okay, so let's box out this. So there you go. This guy's coming down nicely. Okay, so if you're still in this US30 trade, this is your 100% either at this line or the bottom down here. Personally, myself, like that's the fair value gap that I found that was like, sizable, like pretty big. So I would take the profits right now, the 100%. Like that's a nice trade. We got in here. That's a pretty nice trade. And gold, we need to go with the 15. And ooh, gold looks like it's gonna take this out. Hmm. But this could be a bottom because gold likes to go and create equal highs and equal lows and then do a reversal. But yeah, I got a feeling we're gonna just create another leg down. Okay, yeah, guys, I would get out of that trade there. Um, okay, so let's go to box out this here. So 7 p.m., 7 right there to here. So it's below. Oh, wow. Okay. Is that 7? Yep, it's actually a little bit up there more. Oh, no, there's a little itty bitty weak wick. Man, my eyes are getting bad. I can barely see stuff. I got laser surgery on my eyes because I couldn't see far away, and then now I can't see up close, but I can see far away. But I got it done like 12 years ago, so my far away vision, nearsighted or whatever it's called, is not that great anymore. So it's like both far and near is not good anymore. Yeah. Okay, so this guy here, um, this is Tokyo still. So yeah, but it's gonna give a short the gold. Okay, so let's look at that. Oh, there you go. This guy now is maybe it's gonna range here. We'll see. That's gonna be interesting. I feel like we sold the exact low of that. Well, I didn't, but I was kind of saying like, oh, it could come down to there. Okay, so let's go to the standard candles, and yeah, you can see the resistance here is super strong. So let's go back. Oh, this one I can't. I gotta. Can I click it and go? There you go. This guy here is gonna have some fair value gaps. And here's the thing with gold, guys, is it doesn't really respect the fair value gaps like the indices, US30, NASDAQ, S&P 500. It really respects like um what are these called again? Order blocks. These are order blocks. So it respects order blocks, right? Which is basically an order block is where a price is just built up. You can go and Google what an order block is. The easiest way I think about it is just where a price goes sideways. So it's like a little miniature range kind of thing. It's just institutions getting people out of the market, like throwing up, throwing down, throwing up, throwing down, throwing up, throwing down, and that creates an order block, right? There is an actual candle structure to it, but I don't really use order blocks in my models. I just like understand like, okay, that's what it is. But yeah, gold doesn't really respect fair value gaps all that much. It likes to go take out liquidity from the bottom of the order block, so like the bottom of the wicks. Okay, so probably our target for this gold trade would be around here somewhere, right? Like maybe at the top of this here, okay? Which like this is the order block right there. Okay? Some people say it's here, some people say it's there. I just say it's like a clump of up and down volume. Okay. Yes, very basic terms. It's a clump of up and down volume. Okay. And I don't teach order blocks in the course, guys. So if that's something you're like, oh, I want to look into that, then just go to Google and type in what is an order block, or go to ChatGPT and just type in what is an order block. It'll either tell you, like I said, it's that clump of volume, or it's like an actual candle structure, right? So this guy here, I'm going to go and put our line right there. And this would be the model. So if I get a body open here, this is my little trade that I would take. Okay. This guy here having problems at that level where we sold. And it really looks like gold, eh? That there. So yeah, I'd keep my eye on that. And that's the 1 minute chart. Okay. So once again, I'll say this, guys, because this is a common question. Um, I'm charting on these contract charts. Okay. Not the micro contract. Okay. Like for instance, this is the micro contract of gold. Okay. MGC1, which that's what we trade on. Okay. So if I was to place a trade, I'd be placing it on this contract. You can see, like, look at this big wick here. And then on the gold contract, you can see it's like the wicks are just better on these charts. AXU or XAU. Okay. Like it's a lot cleaner. Okay. So that's why I like to chart on these charts here. And I still need to change it in the course. So if you go over to the course, you go to day 3, tickers, um, you can see these are all the contracts we trade on. These are the contracts here which I chart on. You can chart on these, and I don't really tell you to do that in the course just because I don't want to confuse people. And then they'd have to go out and buy another monitor and stuff. but I just tell you what it is. Like the actual contract name is NAS100 or the NASDAQ or whatever you want to call it. Okay. We trade the micro contract, which is MNQ1. Okay. So yeah, that's there. And I think I'm going to make a video in the VIP for that because I have had now 3 people say to me, Drew, what is this? Like when I go to my gold chart, because it doesn't say gold, right? They ask what that is. There. So I think I'm going to make a VIP video just explaining that. Yeah, guys, because I can't tell you like, oh, go buy another monitor. Like I'm not going to say that because they're like this one here, I think was $300. This little monitor there, it's like I think it's 20 by 13 inches or something like that. So yeah, we got to keep it cheap. Kind of when you make money, then think about maybe going and buying, like a new computer or maybe even getting a bigger test phase or whatever kind of thing like that. Yeah, you got to keep your spending way down in your trading. Because that's the worst thing, guys, is you just go out there and you're not making money, but then you just go and you start buying a bunch of stupid things. Like it's like make some money and then go buy some stuff. Yeah. Okay. I don't really want to wait around for that forever. So let's go and let's look what's going on here. So this played out perfectly, guys. Like that's pretty much perfect. And this is definitely a down. It's going to come down to here. So maybe this you could take another little short here, but I wouldn't take that. Let's look at the Nasdaq. Oh, it broke upwards. So it's probably going for a long here, but that'd be after our session likely. Yeah, I really want this gold trade, but we're just going sideways there. Man, we have 20 more minutes. So we probably could squeeze another trade out of here. Do we want to take it, guys? Do we want to take a short here on one lot? Let's look at fair value gaps. There's one right there. There's one all the way back down here to the VWAP. Man. Okay. I'm going to take this because I think it is a trade that will play out good, but this is very, very high risk that it's going to not play out and just go back up. Okay. So I'm going to take this one lot. Okay. So I'm in one lot in the NASDAQ with a sell. And I'm going to get out. If we get a body open above here, this is my stop loss. If we get a body open above that line, I'm going to get out of the trade. Oops, what am I doing? Here, I'm going to change the color on it. Actually, you know what? I'm going to put one of these guys here. Okay, this is a very, very high risk trade. Okay, but to me, it feels like it's going to come down to here, back down to the VWAP. It's ranging, guys. It's, we're doing a sell within that range there. And if you look at this, why I'm saying it's high risk is because if you look at the 15-minute, it's going to be a bunch of neutral candles. Okay. Which is not safe. See all the neutral candles. Okay. But it is, and we're trading against the VWAP. It's above the VWAP. Okay. So it's not a very nice trade. And it's really messing with everybody. Okay, here's another thing too. Like, say for instance, you got in here with one lot and the price starts to go against you, and you're like, oh no, I'm just going to add to my trade because I think it's going to come down, right? You don't want to do that. Like, never add to a losing trade. You can add to a winning trade. That's a good strategy. Is add to a winning trade. Don't add to a losing trade. Like, say for instance, it comes in a body opens below here. Sure, you could buy another lot if you want. Okay, you wouldn't go and average into your trade as it's going against you with scalp trading. Okay. With intraday trading, sure, you can do that. With swing trading, you can do that, like average into the market. You don't wanna average in with scalp trading, guys. It's like, because it can go against you so quick. Where say we get, say you add a position in here, right? And then it goes to here and you're like, oh crap. And then you add another position here. And then the trend actually, finds its trend and it keeps on going up. And you're like stuck in this trade with three lots now, when originally your plan was just to do this with one lot, just to, I don't know what, have another trade or whatever kind of thing. But yeah, it's going sideways here. Another risk management rule I have is if you have three neutral candles on the 1 minute chart after your entry, then just get the hell out of the trade. Okay. Like it's back down. It's in 50 cents, $11. Okay. So 10.50. I took 10.50 of profit on that trade just because I don't like it, but it will probably come down. Like if we get a body open here, right there, guys. Okay. Here, I'll put a line on this. So if we get a body open here, so if a new body opens here, the odds of it coming down is higher than it going up. Okay. So if you're in the trade, just whenever you want, just take profit. Okay. So definitely this body's going to open here. So then the trade played out for us. Okay. And we know that it's going to want to come down basically to the top of Tokyo, but get out whenever you want, just because this is very high risk trade. Okay. You want to just, like you don't want to like be playing games with the market. If it's giving you profit, then just take it. So that's your, if you're really kind of gambling, that's your full take profit is down here. Okay. Personally, myself, I got out, on I think it was this candle here, the start of it, the open of it, or something. I forget. Anyway, I took like $10.20 or something like, or 50 cents or whatever it was, right? On that trade there. Here, I'll mark this down as the fourth trade because we did take it, or I took it, or whatever. That's the fourth trade. Okay. It's looking good. Like it's working out. We could put a trend line on here now. We can get rid of this because you're definitely not going to let price go all the way back up here, right? Well, unless it wicks up there. But yeah, like, if you see too much sideways action right here, like it did right here, then you know to get out, right? It's telling you once it goes sideways, it's telling you to get out. Okay. You can see here, this is a stage three. It went sideways and then now it's coming down. So that's a stage three. So if we go to lessons, go to day number one, go to market stages, that's stage three. So you can see it. That's exactly what it did right here. And then it gave us a little wee piddly trade, right? Okay. Okay. So now it's back past your entry. So hopefully you got out at these two candles there. Gold is not giving us our entry. It's just really messing with us. Um, it might give us our entry during the session, guys. Maybe, right? It could just be doing this to grab liquidity and then it could come down. If we get a body open, now we have to move our line down a bit to there. So if we get a body open here, then this is our little wee trade that we take. But here's the thing is if it does come down, it could wick down to here and then turn around and go back up. If we so there's a fair value gap through here. So it might come all the way up to there and then come back down. There's a trend line going down here as well on the 1 minute, which doesn't really mean that much. Okay. You can clearly see what's, on the 1 minute, what's happening there. Okay. So if a body opens on this side, you could take a small long position, but you're trading against the 15-minute chart if you do that. See, the 15-minute chart's bearish. That's why, like, I'm kind of thinking we want this trade here. Okay. Once again, guys, just do one lot. Okay. This guy here, if we get a body open above there, then it's probably not going to come down to there. It'll probably either go sideways here and then come down, or it could even break out. Like, we don't really know. So, yeah. Nope. Anyways, We got 4 trades, 100% profits today. Yeah, my balance is, looking okay. It's better than what it started with today. So, yeah, so you can see here, it's really fighting that little trend line that we have. But on the 15-minute, like the 15-minute trend line, guys, I would say means something. The 1 minute doesn't really mean that much. The 5 minute, I would say, is where it starts to kind of mean something, is the trend lines on the 5 minute chart. Here's something else as well. If you trade London session, this is what I would do is for a week, test trading on the 2 minute or the 5 minute chart, right? You can test that out, finding your trend lines because the London session likes to trend. Like it'll trend up or it'll trend down type thing. Okay. So maybe go up to a higher time frame and then you'll stay in trades longer because in a trending market, you want to just kind of stay in the trade longer, right? You don't want to be in and out like we're doing with these sessions here because we have to get in and out pretty fast because the moves are really, really quick with New York. So that's something you guys could try is trading on a 2 minute chart or a 5 minute chart, and you'll stay in trades longer because it's not going to give you all this little, piddly little sideways stuff. Like if I was to go here, so it's going up to our little target there. So if I was to go to a 2 minute chart here, 2 minutes, okay, you can see it's a little bit cleaner there. And yeah, you still use the same model, like you use your trend line. Okay. So say for instance, like this. Okay. You still use your same model, the trend line. So you're getting in or whatever. You're finding your range there. So this would be your entry candle here, right? If your range is this. Okay. That's the bottom. And then you're getting in and then you're holding that 2 minutes. So you're in a trade like much longer than trading on a 1 minute chart. Okay, so those are little things you can try during the London session. I would not recommend you trade on like if you're scalp trading on a 5 minute or 2 minute in the New York session because the moves like they happen too fast, right? Like it might not work out for you good. But yeah, I don't trade London session, guys, but I know tons of scalp traders that trade it, and they use a higher time frame than the 1 minute. So you could try that. And this guy here is getting rejected from there. So you could take another high risk sell here if you wanted. There, we've got 10 more minutes to go. Um, I might take it actually. We got 10 more minutes to probably play it. So I'm going to wait for it to come up back up here because this is super strong resistance right there. So I'll wait for it to come back up. I'm going to buy in with one lot in the NASDAQ. This is the NASDAQ. Okay. So MNQ. And I'll buy there. So this has pretty much hit our little where we thought it was going to go to. So we'll have to see now, does this come back down, give us our little piddly trade entry? It's on the 2 minute chart, right? So if we go to 1 minute, it's going to look a little bit better for the trade there. And this guy here. So I think I'll take this if we can get something like this where it just kind of ranges for a bit, goes sideways. Yeah, because it's going to want to come all the way down here likely. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Let's look at this one more time. So we've got a fair value gap right there. So that could be your target, if it goes back up, get in around here. Your stop loss is above this line, mental stop loss. Like if you're getting in like there, then your stop loss, mental stop loss, body open above there. And then this could be your target, or you could just, this could be your target. Maybe this is 50%, this is 100%. Okay. These are trades that might play out after the session, guys. I'm just trying to give you guys more because we haven't really been getting too many trades because I don't know what's going on this week, but like we're hitting 4 trades every single day, which is still good to do 4 trades in one session. But, and they're all like, thought about, they're well planned out trades. We're not just randomly coming in and just clicking buy and sell, type thing. Okay. So maybe we do one lot here. Okay. And this is basically us buying because the liquidity is low. So we're selling on support and resistance, right? So I'm selling on the resistance here, which is not the model that I teach in the course. And I don't like that, how it just busted through there, but it could be a liquidity sweep of this. And who knows, maybe we get a body open above here and then I get out of my one lot trade and I go long. Okay. Like if that's what happens, then that's what I'm going to do. We'll see here pretty soon. We got another minute to go and we will see. We will see. We're waiting for that body to open there. I'm actually in a trade here, guys, in a short going against me. Okay. I don't know if you guys took it or not because we've already done like 4 trades, but we'll see what happens. Who knows? It might just come back down here and then everything works out for us. I got in right here roughly. So it's like hardly any loss at all right now. But if we get a body open here, I'm getting the heck out of this trade. We got 5 more seconds and it's not going to open there unless it shoots up. Yeah, it opened on the line basically. Okay. And then if I don't like this, maybe I'm like, oh, I don't want to stick around and just, feel this pain. So it's back down to my entry. Maybe I just get out, you know? Okay. I got out there. I took $4 of loss. Okay. So there's that you can do as well. The trade goes against you. It comes back down to your entry. You can just get out, even though maybe it will come down here, right? Or who knows? Maybe it goes sideways here and then goes up. Okay. So I got out of that trade and I took a $4 loss, which is not bad at all. Okay. So I'm going to mark that down because we actually did a fifth trade there. Gold has taken off. It's broken our fair value gap and it's taken off here. And it definitely broke that little wee funny trend line that we had coming down. So yeah, it's definitely not going to give us the short here. If we get a body open above here, it'll probably go back into the Tokyo range. Oops, I think I moved it. And it could go all the way up to the top of it if that's the case. Because I don't think it got taken out, right? In London session? No. Yeah, see that's the Tokyo session. I've got to move this down a bit. There you go. So yeah, it could just go all the way back up here or to the VWAP or to even a fair value gap in here. But as I said, they don't really respect fair value gaps. Gold, I've noticed, not like the indices. And now this guy's actually going in the direction that we wanted, right? Okay. So yeah, liquidity sweep. That's what that is right there. It's a liquidity sweep of this. And then now we're coming down. So now it's likely it's going to come down to here. So I don't know if you guys got out of that trade or not. You probably didn't, but this is where I would take profit. If I really want to push it, I'm taking profits down there. I got out of it just because I was trying to show you like, what you can do if you're uncomfortable with the trade, you're not sure it's kind of going against you. Like I lost like $4 or something. So yeah, but we're coming down here. That's cool. And you can see this on the 15-minute chart here, guys. Gold, it's just in a range. Like it's just going sideways. So yeah, gold's probably something maybe you don't want to look at right now because it's just ranging there. And we're 10:27. So we can't really do another trade call. But this guy worked out. I don't know if you took it or not. Um, But basically, our model was a body open above this line. We never got a body open above the line, and then it hit our target there. So I'm not going to mark that as a loss just because it did play out exactly how we wanted to play it. But I did get out of it um, with a $4 loss just to show. Well, you couldn't see, but just to show, um, if you don't like a trade and you're in it, it's around your entry, then just get the heck out of the trade, right? There's no harm in it. There's always tomorrow. And I already hit my profit goal pretty much within the first trade that we did. I think I did 200 bucks in the first one, right? So this guy smashed through this fair value gap. So you can see what it's doing. It's trying to come down here now. So it's grabbed the liquidity. Now it might come all the way down to here. Okay. So this could be like a super banger trade for you, but you want to take profits. Profits is what it's about. Like that's what we're here for, is to take profit. Okay. Trading's not a one-day thing, guys. When you're scalp trading, it can be an everyday thing. Anytime the market's open, you can look at the charts, you can find a trade, and it can be like a 5 or 6 day a week thing for you because the market opens at 6 p.m. on Sundays. So it doesn't have to be about, oh, but I got in here. Like, look at, we pretty much sold at the perfect entry for a sell, and this is really nice profit, even off one lot, guys. This is like 100 and something bucks, I think. I don't know, but yeah, probably is, right? And that's good. Okay, gold coming back down. We got one more minute here, guys. I can't call another trade because it's a minute, and we did call 5 trades today. They were all profitable, so that's pretty cool. And then tomorrow is Friday, which I like Fridays. Most people don't trade on Friday or Monday. Scalp trading, I like them. I don't know, when I go through my results, I always get more trades on Friday. I call more trades, and I still have, the one loser or whatever. Okay. So basically, I'm more profitable on Fridays. Mondays are always the worst when I look at my trading. Wednesdays are like, okay. And then normally, like Thursday, Fridays are good for me. And Tuesdays are normally good from what I can see. And yeah, this is working out good. This is coming right down here. Okay, it's probably going to touch the VWAP. Remember, there's a fair value gap, I think. Yeah, right there where that black line is. Okay. So I think that's it, guys. I'm pretty sure people took profit on this trade here. They probably took it at like the double, like, these 2 wicks right here. So I think I'm going to end it here. Let's look at the chat one more time. If there's any questions, there are some questions. Got my 3 trades in, heading off to bed. Okay, so he's gone to bed. McDonald's have an opening. Did you have a bad day, Matt? um, uh, every good trader has 2 monitors. Yeah, I don't know. I trade from my car a lot, and I only have 1 in my car. What's your best trading pair? What are you talking about, forex or something? Trading pair, like, the Nasdaq is not really a pair. I like the Nasdaq. Gold, I want to trade gold more. It's just that my trading session is the Nasdaq. Like, the Nasdaq's the US Open, right? So, but yeah, I'd like to trade gold, like gold USD, right? I don't trade forex. I don't trade crypto. I just swing trade crypto. That's it. I think US markets are closed. Oh, tomorrow they're closed? I'll have to look into that. Is it a holiday tomorrow? I don't even know. We'll have to look into that. So, yeah, if it's closed tomorrow, I don't I don't know if we would have a live, because if there's no trading, there's no point, right? Yes, US markets, Nasdaq are closed tomorrow. Uh, yeah, they close normally at 6 p.m., but he's saying tomorrow's a holiday. I'll have to look into that, guys. There, and then I'll let you know if they're closed tomorrow. So 1 p.m. for you. Oh, okay. So they're closed at 1? Yeah, crypto market's open. I guess we could trade. Oh no, we can't trade crypto with firms. I was thinking, oh, we could trade crypto, but I don't want to. I don't want to scalp trade crypto there because you'd have to use your own portfolio to do it. Because with the firm, you can't. You can trade the futures market, Bitcoin or cryptos, but they won't be open tomorrow if the markets are closed. Yeah, I think normally it does close at 1 p.m. if there's like a holiday or something tomorrow. So, anyways, if it is 1 p.m., did it close out for me 1 p.m. EST? Then we're still trading, guys. So I'll look into that. I'll post in the group. Um, yeah, if it is 100% closed though, I don't think there's a point doing a live just because like I don't want to sit here and just go blah 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 because on Sundays we're going to have the Q&A and I want to make it like a certain day when we have the Q&A and yeah, if there's no trading, and I don't want people to feel like, "Oh, I got to show up because there's a live but he's not trading." That'd be kind of weird. Use breakout. It's a prop firm that does crypto. Oh yeah, yeah. There are some crypto prop firms. Search on YouTube. Yeah, there are some crypto prop firms there. I really don't like scalp trading crypto though because it's just crazy. Like I feel the Nasdaq's crazy. The moves in it, crypto is insane. It's nuts, especially the smaller cap coins there you can get yourself in big trouble with those. But yeah, um, there are crypto firms that you can get with and stuff. So that's it for me for today, guys. It's 10:34. I gotta try and keep these videos like an hour long. We had I would say we had a really good day today. We had zero losses. Well, I took a $4.50 loss, for example, on that trade. We did 5 trades, so 5 profitable trades in a row. Today was definitely my best day of the week. It was kind of like a normal day there. But yeah, that's it. Hopefully, you guys had a good day today. And yeah, thanks, Matt. Great webinar. And thanks all you guys for coming out here. I think we had 18 people watching there today. So that's it. And I'll see you guys